I'm Todd Grisham, and how about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? Brooklyn Hall. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And fighting in this corner, it's Terrence Bud Crawford, perhaps the pound-for-pound king. 5 foot 8 inches tall with a 74-inch... Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York.
Oh, pure bad blood.
Couldn't agree with you more, Johnny. Here we go.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 2-weight division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. He missed with that jab. What a punch. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with the left uppercut. And he caught him with a left hook. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight is closer than 2 pages, and he's going to get Johnny first.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. He misses with that jab. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait,
unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Got him with a heavy punch. He lands a big right hand. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace!
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important.
Each one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. Which fighter will say no mas? Got out of the way of that right hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. This fighter is sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He threw the hook, didn't land. Got him with a clean right uppercut. Big swing. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Which fighter is winning this bout?
That was super tight. I dread being...
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. He didn't take that jab well at all. exchanges from both men in this round. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Got him with a left jab. With a left jab. One of the best at, you know, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
It's too hard to split.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. He just misses with that jab. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Not many of the people in the division hit like them. Figure out the combination to this safe. And he fails to score with that left hook. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do it.
Who's going to be the first one to get caught? So much for boxing. This is a fight. And he just missed with that left jab. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Caught him with that power punch. Both trying for a knockout. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.